What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another Shadowlands video. How's everybody doing? Grab your coffee. Let's get into this. Oh my god, okay, listen. I know you've seen the thumbnail for the video. That moment is coming, I promise. Let me just tell you about the build. First of all, let's get into the details of what I was running in this dungeon and what led to that fateful moment on that boss fight. It's a good one. That Kulthrok boss fight, it's a good one. We're going to get there. But I want to talk about Marksman Hunter. We're continuing this little journey. I actually got my 4-piece today. I had to farm all these Sandworn relics so I could buy like a Sandworn relic chess piece at 246 and then convert it. It was a nightmare. I don't want to talk about it, but we still need a weapon. We need lots of eye level. It's a nightmare still, but we're getting there. This dungeon was a little frustrating because it was only a +7. I actually looked for probably like 45 minutes to try and get like a higher dungeon, but nobody will take me. And nobody applied for my key, which was a +11 gambit. So this lonely little gambit's just sitting in my bags over here. Where is it? There you are. Anyway, we did do this +7. I want to talk about just the dungeon. It's going to be really cool. But first of all, the build, I went back to Venthyr. I think Necrolord's okay, but we're gonna just stick with Venthyr for now because it's the most consistent in my opinion. Just for me right now, I really enjoy it. And I like it a lot. I think it gives me an extra button to press, which can be good at times. But we did get our 4 set, which means that spending 40 focus gets us a charge of trick shots. Now, somebody was saying in a couple of videos ago that I'm going to need a macro for this, and I totally agree. I'm going to need some sort of button that lets me know when this is active, because I'm sure multiple times I just wasted it, or I pressed multi-shot to get another trick shot proc when I didn't need to. So I'm probably doing that wrong, and I understand. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Actually, I want to know what you Marksman Hunters think about. How does this work now that you have the 4 set? Are you just pressing Arcane Shot to spend focus to then get another trick shot up? Or are you just pressing Aim Shot over and over and over again? Like, what if you're out of Aim Shot charges, I guess, is the question. Do you press multi-shot to get a normal trick shot proc? Or are you just getting trick shots from other sources like, I guess, Arcane Shot? That's the only other source, I guess, right? I'm not really sure. I'm assuming you just keep pressing Aim Shot. That's what I'm assuming happens. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys do in these situations. So we went Venthyr. We still have our True Shot Legendary, which I really enjoy and I'm continuing to play around with. I'm getting True Shot down to like a really low number. I mean, this dungeon's actually a really bad example, but we cast it 21 times in a 16-minute dungeon, right? So that's every 45 seconds basically. Once again, 603 says 960 divided by 24. Yeah, it's about every 21. Sorry, it's about every 45 seconds. So really enjoying that play style. We did also run, of course, Theatar because we want to get the T and we want to get the Shade, which gives us 550 mastery, which is literally just more damage. So I really like Theatar. I think he's a great pick if you're going Venthyr. And that's it. The talents were the same. We've got double tap, calling the shots, streamline. I'm really interested in Chimera Shot. I know people say it's bad. I'm just kind of interested in it because I press Arcane Shot to reduce the cooldown of my True Shot anyway. I mean, you have to press Arcane Shot at some point. I don't know. It seems interesting. It does more damage than Arcane Shot. 2300 to... It almost does 100 more damage. And then it also does 1200 frost damage to a nearby enemy. So I don't know. I'm just interested in this, and I'm going to experiment with it about later. But that's what the build we ran. Let's get into the video so we can get into the exciting moment where I completely... well, you're going to see. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right display? We are? Okay, good. Let's get this over here. Okay. Sorry if it's all orange. I can't fix it right now. I'm just not going to fix it. It's fine. So here's the opening pull. So we, of course, this tank is really gung-ho. I think he's got a lot of gear. He was just carrying one of his buddies. So we pull this pack right into the boss. There are still explosives, of course. This is still Monday night. And our damage spikes up here right off the bat. We're doing lots of damage just like everybody else is. We're going to be behind everybody for the most part, but the explosives kind of go off here, which is nasty. I popped my defensive already. Both my defensives are down. It's definitely tough as a Marksman Hunter defensive-wise. I understand the argument as to why people are sort of frustrated with Marksman Hunter defenses. But you do get a self-heal, and you do get a 3-minute cool DR, 20% DR. Again, it's like my shaman has a 1.5-minute 40% DR. It's literally twice as good as the Marksman Hunter one. But for Marksman Hunter, you can move while shooting. For like 2 of your abilities, you can be your range, so you can stay away from the enemies pretty easily. So there's a lot of like built-in safety devices for Marksman Hunter that are not built in for Shaman, particularly Enhancement Shaman. But unfortunately, with this fight, it's so short that we don't get our second True Shot off. You can see True Shot's coming off cooldown right now. There, I get it back now, and it's like I can't use it because the fight's over. So this entire dungeon was basically all the fights were over way, way, way too quickly. If I had been doing like a plus 12 or 13 or 14, I think that it would have been a much better showing for me. But as it stands, it ends up just not being as good because everything dies so fast. But we do run into this hallway here. I'm just going to skip ahead. We kill this stuff, which is good. And then this is a cool moment coming up here. So the tank is killing this single guy. This is the Zav wing, which sucks, right? So you can tell he's itching to get to the next pack. You can see it in his eyes. He's got blood in his eyes. He's ready to go. So I'm holding all my cooldowns. I'm doing no damage right now. Literally 4K damage right now. Yeah, here it goes. So watch this. 4K. I'm prepped for this. I do double tap into a rapid fire, and watch the damage. 86K, 100, 120, 150, 170, 100, 200K. That double tap rapid fire just did 120,000 damage. It's like disgusting what this thing does. It's just crazy, man. I just love it. I mean, the baseline kit of Marks, I'll say this a million times over, it's so good. Again, you saw right there, I think I had a trick shot and I hit multi-shot. I don't know. I need to know what you guys think about once you get the 4-piece bonus. How does this work for Marksman Hunter? Because I'm intrigued. I know you're saying you need like a macro or something that tells you when you've got trick shot, because otherwise you're just gonna consume it. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't want to double up on like a multi shot, or else I'm wasting it, right? So then he pulls this guy right into the Zav boss fight. And there's actually nothing too crazy to talk about on the Zav boss fight, except that Marksman Hunter, the only thing I will say, this applies to all the bosses. I'm going to show this on Gorechop in a minute. You have really, really good mobility on the Marksman Hunter. I know BM Hunter is like even better because they don't have any buttons, I think, that require them to stand still while shooting. Somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong. Marksman Hunter, of course, has aimed shot, which you have to stand still for. But, I mean, you have rapid fire, arcane shot is instant, kill shot is instant, multi-shot is instant, and steady shot you can cast while moving. So, like, I can move right out of this and not lose any damage. I think I did lose damage because I mistimed that. But you see what I'm saying? That, like, Marksman Hunter has so much versatility to just be able to move around while fighting, which is really great. So, but that's fine. Let's skip ahead here. There's a bunch of damage here. A lot of explosives that I kind of spent a lot of time taking care of explosives because our team actually was fine. Unfortunately, this team was like really, really good for a +7, and it got a little messy here, I guess. I just turtled those last 2 explosives, but I just couldn't really get my damage out. If everything dies this quickly, then it's kind of hard to get your damage out. But we're getting there. Let's move on to the Gorechop boss fight, actually, which is at 12:15. Okay. We're going to kill this butcher and then right into the Gorechop boss fight. Again, Marksman Hunter versatility is nice. You can move while shooting to avoid the chains that are in this room. Second thing that you should do in this boss fight is actually go stand near Gorechop. I'm going to walk near Gorechop here in a second. Right here, I'm getting closer to him. Here comes the first set of chains. Now, I'm really close to Gorechop right now. Why? Because he does this move, Tenderizing Smash. If you are far away from Gorechop when he casts this, then he will pull you in and interrupt whatever you're casting, i.e., aim shot. So if you just stand right next to him, you can get your aim shot off, and it's no big deal. And then, of course, you can steady shot rapid fire while you're moving in between these chains, which is really cool. That's a pretty big deal because you don't lose any damage then, which is just, that's the whole point. So again, I'm sticking really close to Gorechop here because I don't want to get pulled in. I don't want to be interrupted on my aim shot at all. Right here, see this aim shot is finishing. I almost would have got pulled in there by his tenderizing thing. Now, this is cool. I'm casting aim shot here, and I'm holding it, The last second I move, avoid those chains. Very, very cool. Then there's a very, very sad moment coming up here. This is definitely Blizzard. This is a Blizzard BM moment right here. So I'm running away from these chains. I'm like, okay, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. Here they come. Here they come. I gotta make it. I'm gonna make it. I think to myself, I've made it. I'm in between the two chains. Look at this. I'm actually in between the two chains as they're passing me, and then boop, I get like, do you see that? Going. We're in between the two chains. I'm free. I'm here. I'm good, right? I'm fine. Not fine. What? I literally got out of that. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, Blizzard. So sometimes Blizzard just likes to troll you a little bit. I guess the hitbox on the chains is like as wide as the gap between the chains because I was in the gap between the chains. So anyway, it's fine. I'm not upset about it or anything. I got scammed by chains. Okay, I got scammed. I got totally scammed by the chains. 1340, some really good. Oh, not that. No. 17. This is awesome. Double tap is really, really disgusting, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I press double tap right now. You can see those little yellow swirlies going around my character. Sorry, I'll put them right here, the little yellow swirlies. I'm about to shoot this guy with an aim shot. Here, I'm casting it right now. I'm doing 5.2k, 43,000 damage. Boom. 14k. It's like that's like 10k, 9k DPS. Just one double tapped aim shot that crits. It's insane. It's such an insane cooldown. I can't even like believe how good it is. But all right, enough talking. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is why you tuned into this video. This is Kulturok, the Hunter Killer. First of all, our damage on this fight at the outset is good. It starts off okay. And then we get targeted so many times with Draw Soul. Draw Soul number 1. All right, not a big deal. We get through it. We get our buff. We keep shooting. Draw Soul number 2, while I have both debuffs on me, by the way. I got the dot and the green circle around me, and I'm getting Drain Soul on me. So I pop my defenses here to stay alive. And the healer was doing a really great job. Still doing okay damage, 8.4k. Oh, Draw Soul number 3. Friggin' game. I know you get a buff after you're done getting Draw Soul. And then, but like, then this happens here. This happens right, this epic moment. Okay, my Disengage is right next to Flayed Shot. Can you see that? Disengage is shift 2. Flayed Shot is shift 1. So my Flayed Shot's coming off cooldown. 3, 2. Oh wait, I didn't even. What was I pressing? I just pressed Disengage. Oh, I was trying to press Turtle. This is what I was doing. I have 2 debuffs on me. Turtle is C2. Disengage is shift 2. So shift and control are kind of close to each other, right? I mean, they're right next to each other. So I hit Turtle, but I fat finger Disengage, and I go right off the edge. And then I'm like, well, I'm screwed. I'm down here now. What am I going to do? And then I realize that I can Arcane Shot the boss from right here. Oh, I can shoot him from here. And then I'm line of sight. I back up, and then I'm good. Okay, we're good. We can shoot the boss. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We've discovered a new strategy, okay? It's all good. And then I think to myself, oh my god, I'm going to die. I'm dead. I'm like, there's no way out of here. I can't find my spirit. I'm going to die. But my spirit actually spawns right on top of me because I'm like outside of the instance or something. But then I think I'm still going to die to the dot. Look at my health here. Look at, I'm going to die. I'm ticking down. Then, when all hope is lost, look at this man up here. Look at this robot. When all hope is lost, Braun saves the day. Look at it. Wait, Braun's healing me. Oh, we figured it out. Braun healed me at the very end. What just happened? That was so funny. I just like when he spawned, I just laughed so hard. He just comes out with the big fist. Look at this. He's up here. Watch this. Look at when he spawns. He puts his arm up in the air. He's just like, he does the big flex. He's like, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I know you have 1,333 health. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Wait, Braun's healing me. We figured it out. That's so great. Oh, it's so good. Then we move on to Mordretha. Here's the last boss fight. Of course, we have Lust. We have everything up at the start, so I make sure I hit double tap before the fight starts, and then I true shot into the double aim shot. Boom, right out of the gates. We're doing 15k DPS. Just marksman hunter things. 10k DPS is just really gross, man. Imagine if I had a weapon. Imagine if I had a real weapon. Imagine if I was a real boy. Nothing too crazy to talk about here. I thought I was going to get hit by the frontal there, but Disengage is such an amazing button. Like, the immediate repositioning that you can do, plus the movement speed on top is just insane. Here's a moment where I already have Trick Shot, but I don't know I have Trick Shot because I'm an idiot. I don't have a macro for it. So I press multi-shot there to get it going when I could have just pressed aim shot. So that is something I need to work on. Once again, I want to hear from you, Marksman Hunter. The big question of this video is, what do you press when you get the free version of your trick shots? Are you just pressing aim shot over and over and over and over again? Is that how this is played now? Now that you have the 4 set, like, how does it change your rotations? I really want to know. Genuinely, I'd love to hear from you guys. But nothing too crazy here on this boss fight. We get through it and get her down, and I get a whole bunch of rating, which is good. I need rating on my hunter because nobody will take me in any groups that are higher than a friggin' plus. We plus 3 this. Like, I could have easily. Anyway, not with those disengages. Am I right? No wonder. No wonder nobody's taken me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go back here. Okay, so let's look at the damage. We did 7.1 overall. We were almost in second place, tied for second, basically. Aim shot, rapid fire, of course, kill shot, and then pouch is there, plus flayed shot. That ends up being about 8.5% of our damage, 8.5%. Now, we looked at, I think, the last dungeon, which was, I went and did a bunch of stuff to get my tier. Forget it. The last dungeon was the Mists, I think. I forget what it was, but we ran Necrolord, and it ended up doing like 11-12% of our damage. I think maybe almost like 14. So this was just a bad example of a dungeon because it was only a +7. I promise I will start doing dungeons that are higher level. I just couldn't find one. I needed to get a top done for rating. I didn't have a rating on top like at all, so I needed to get one. So that's why I was doing that dungeon at such a low level. But we're going to get up to like 11s, 12s, 13s very, very soon, I promise. And then we'll get to see how the damage actually works on the 4-piece. But I wanted to show you this video because it was so funny when I disengaged off the ledge on the Kulturok fight. I thought that was pretty hilarious. So that's it for this one. Again, let me know. Big question of the day is, what do you do rotation-wise? How does your rotation change when you're getting the 4-set proccing for you? What does that do for your rotations? Because I wasn't sure what to do. Do I ever press multi-shot again? Like, I'm very curious. What do you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I want to hear from you about that. That's it. If you like this video, drop a like down below. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that as well. It goes a long way, guys. I am trying to build this up to be a bigger thing, a big career. I want this to go far. So also, there's a Patreon link down below if you want to support the future of what I'm doing on this channel. Then Patreon's the way to go. There's some links down below there for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one.